If you're an artist who's sick of muddy colors, banding, and almost right prints, stay tuned because in this video, you're going to discover 7 printers that actually do your art justice. And one of them is going to change the way you sell and display your work forever. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which printer fits your style, your space, and your budget. Whether you're doing watercolor illustrations for Etsy, gallery-grade photography, or large format fine art prints for exhibitions, there is a clear winner for you, and it's probably not the one you think. Number 7. Canon PIXMA PRO 200S. The Canon is an A3 Plus photo printer that is a solid entry point if you're moving up from a basic home printer into something more serious for art. It uses an 8-color dye-based ink system and can print at resolutions up to 4824-4800 times 2400-48 times 2400 dpi, which means smooth gradients and vibrant colors that look fantastic on glossy and semi-gloss papers. In hands-on use, the Pro 200S really shines for photographers, illustrators, and digital painters who want punchy, saturated results without spending all day on setup and calibration. One of the immediate positives is speed. An 11 by 14-inch photo on A3 Plus with a border can come out in around a minute and a half in color, which is great when you're batching prints for a shop update or a market. It supports borderless printing and handles a nice range of media, so you can go from postcards and zines up to wall-ready prints without touching a lab. The wireless connectivity and compact, roughly 14 kilograms frame mean it can sit comfortably in a small studio or even a home office, and you still get that dedicated, serious photo printer feel. Color-wise, the 8-ink dye system delivers beautiful richness, especially in reds, magentas, and blues, which is ideal for dreamy portraits, high-saturation digital art, and vibrant landscapes. Skin tones look smooth and natural, and the transitions in skies, gradients, and soft backgrounds are impressively clean for this price level. Number 6. Epson EcoTank Photo ET8550. The Epson EcoTank, a very different approach to making art prints. This is an A3 Plus all-in-one that uses a 6-color EcoTank system with refillable ink tanks instead of cartridges, and that changes the entire economics of printing. Epson estimates that the ink included in the box can yield around 2,300 4x6 prints, and long-term users consistently point out that ink basically stops being the thing you worry about. Paper becomes your main cost. In real-world use, the ET8550 produces sharp, detailed prints with excellent color for the price, especially on glossy and luster photo media. The maximum resolution of up to 5760 x 1445 760 times 4445 760 around 1440 dpi and the 6-ink system with dedicated photo black and gray means gradients look smooth and black and white prints can be surprisingly nuanced once you dial in your workflow. For illustrators and photographers who print a lot of small to medium pieces, the combination of quality and low running cost is extremely compelling. It's also a very user-friendly machine. Setup is app-based and straightforward. The large touchscreen makes navigation painless, and having scanning and copying built in is handy if you do mixed work, archiving sketches, scanning paintings, or making reference copies. It comfortably handles 13 by 19-inch borderless prints, which is enough for a lot of home studio artists selling online or doing local markets. If you've ever hesitated to proof your work because of ink cost, the EcoTank system is liberating. You can iterate with 4x6 tests until the colors are perfect without feeling like you're burning money. 5. Epson SureColor P700. This is a 13-inch pigment ink photo and fine art printer that trades multifunction convenience for serious print quality. It uses Epson's Ultrachrome Pro 10 ink set, including a violet ink that significantly widens the color gamut, especially in blues and purples. Great news if you work with deep night skies, fantasy art, or saturated color palettes. In day-to-day use, the P700 produces rich, detailed prints with very smooth gradations and excellent shadow detail. The pigment inks give you much better longevity than typical dye-based systems, with print permanence ratings reaching into the hundreds of years under proper conditions. Blacks are noticeably deeper thanks to Epson's carbon black driver mode, which improves maximum density on glossy and luster papers and reduces bronzing and gloss differential, key issues that can ruin the look of high-end photo prints. The handling of fine art papers is a highlight. You get advanced media support, including a single-sheet front feed for heavier art stocks and poster board up to about 1.5 millimeter thick, which is ideal if you love textured cotton rag, watercolor papers, or thick fine art media. The P700 also offers a rear roll media option built in, letting you print panoramas and long pieces up to around 10 feet, which is fantastic for landscape photographers or artists creating long banner-style works. On the usability side, the P700 includes a 2.7-inch touchscreen, smaller than the P900s, but still very usable, wireless connectivity, and even an interior LED light so you can actually see your prints as they emerge and catch issues early. Number 4. Canon PIXMA PRO 200. The Canon PIXMA Pro, the well-established predecessor and close cousin to the Pro 200S. This A3 Plus dye-based photo printer has become a favorite among photographers and illustrators who want vibrant, lab-quality prints at home without leaping straight into the very high-end machines. Like the 200S, it uses an 8-color dye ink system and offers impressive resolution and borderless printing up to large sizes. In practical use, the Pro 200 produces incredibly lively color, which is exactly what you want for bright digital art, character work, posters, and travel photography. Reds, magentas, and blues have a pop that is immediately noticeable compared to many entry-level printers, and gradients, especially in skies, skin, and soft backgrounds, are very smooth. If you sell prints at conventions or online, and your style leans colorful and graphic, this printer fits that aesthetic beautifully. What keeps the Pro 200 strong in this ranking is the balance of quality, reliability, and user experience. It's relatively compact for what it does and offers straightforward media handling with good support for different photo papers and lighter fine art stocks. Wireless printing and a clear display make it easy to live with day to day. You don't need to be a tech expert to get consistent results once you've profiled your favorite papers. Compared to the Pro 200S at number 7, the Pro 200 has a long track record and a massive user base in the art and photography community, which means more shared experience, recommended settings, and color profiles circulating online. 3. Canon imagePROGRAF Pro 310. The Canon imagePROGRAF, a 13-inch wide-format printer from Canon's professional imagePROGRAF line that's designed specifically for photographers and artists who care about archival quality and tonal accuracy. While it still tops out around the 13-inch wide class, it brings pro-level features and pigment ink performance to that format. In workflow, the Pro 310 feels like a more serious, studio-class device compared to the consumer-leaning PIXMA models. It uses a multi-channel pigment ink system with dedicated inks for smooth gradations, deep blacks, and neutral black and white printing, giving you excellent control whether you're producing moody monochrome work or richly colored illustrations. Tonal transitions are especially impressive on matte and fine art papers, where cheaper dye printers can look flat or washed out. Where it earns its place is consistency and color fidelity. Once profiled correctly, the Pro 310 delivers repeatable results that make it suitable for selling limited edition prints and working with galleries. Blacks are solid, shadow detail holds up even in complex images, and the color reproduction feels trustworthy in a way that immediately builds confidence when you're handing prints to clients or customers. The Pro 310 also benefits from Canon's more advanced media handling compared to the PIXMA class. Support for heavier fine art papers, better control over feeding, and more robust construction all add up to a machine that feels like it's built for serious use. Connectivity and interface options keep it modern, so you're not fighting the hardware to get your art out. You can focus on dialing in your creative look. 2. Epson SureColor P900. The Epson SureColor P900, a 17-inch pigment ink printer that is widely considered one of the best all-around fine art and photo printers for serious artists today. It essentially takes everything great about the P700 and scales it up, giving you a larger 17 by 22 inch maximum borderless print size and a more spacious, pro-leaning design. The P900 uses the same Ultrachrome Pro 10 ink set with violet, delivering an extremely wide color gamut that makes saturated, demanding work like bold digital art, richly colored landscapes, and high-end portraiture look stunning. Detail rendition is excellent, and the combination of pigment inks and Epson's carbon black driver technology gives you deep, nuanced blacks that make both color and monochrome prints feel three-dimensional on the right paper. If you care about your darks not turning to mush, this matters a lot. Where the P900 really changes the game for a lot of artists is size. Being able to print 17 by 22 inches in-house opens up a whole new product tier. Large statement pieces that you can sell at a premium, gallery-style prints, and big portfolio work that has real presence on a wall. You also get support for roll media via an optional adapter, so panoramas and extra-long prints are on the table for those who need them. Usability is strong. There's a large 4.3-inch customizable touchscreen, improved media handling with top and front feeds for different paper types, and support for thicker art media via the front path. 1. Canon imagePROGRAF Pro 1100. This is a large format professional printer that's in a different league from typical desktop devices. This is the kind of printer you invest in when printing is not just a side part of your art practice, it's central to your business. It's designed for wide format, gallery grade printing with Canon's advanced pigment ink system built for color accuracy, tonal depth, and archival permanence on serious fine art media. In use, the Pro 1100 feels like a dedicated production tool. The multi-ink pigment system gives you extremely smooth gradations, superb shadow detail, and reliable neutral black and white rendering. Whether you're printing photographs, digital paintings, or scanned traditional artwork, the depth and subtlety you can achieve on high-end cotton rag or burrito papers is on another level from the smaller, more consumer-oriented models. The defining feature is scale. Moving into this class means you can produce genuinely large prints that command attention, perfect for exhibitions, galleries, and collectors who want big, impactful pieces on their walls. For artists working on large canvases or creating work specifically for interior design and decor, this size range changes what's possible creatively and commercially. You're no longer limited to large desktop sizes. You're playing in the realm of true wide format. The Pro 1100 is also built with production in mind. More robust construction, better paper handling for heavy and large media, and a design that's meant to sit in a studio or print room and just work. Once you've dialed in your color management and paper profiles, it can produce consistent, repeatable results suitable for limited editions, gallery contracts, and high-ticket sales. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.